Okay, Mayor, you're ready. You're all set.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll call the city council meeting to order for Tuesday, January 19th. Roll call, please.
Eversol,
Here.
Agni, Nemitz, Wrestler, Ook, Holcamp.
Here.
Buttons,
Here.
Riddle. Thank you.
Everybody, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
The flag, United States.
Republic, which stands one nation, under God.
Amen.
Amen. All righty. Proclamations, recognitions, and presentations. Sue Spargo, once again, you've been busy and the pop-up shop has been doing well, so tell us about it.
Right, yeah, so good evening. Wanted to give everybody a quick update tonight on the pop-up shop for the calendar year 2020. And let's go ahead and start with traffic count. You see on page 3, I believe you all have it, of the annual report. There's a few graphs there that will explain what I'm going to be talking about tonight. But if you'll remember, one of the goals of the pop-up shop that we came up with back in 2017 was to attract visitors to Columbia and to the Shoemaker Schoolhouse. And on page 3, you'll see that in the calendar year 2020, we had 3,858 people visit the schoolhouse. And if you remember, which you probably don't, but back in 2016, which was the last year that we were a welcome center, we had a total of 121 people visit the schoolhouse. So on top of that, we had 229% more people visit in 2020 than we did in 2019. So things are going well. Another goal that we wanted to reach was to help entrepreneurs feel confident in their product and in their sales ability to potentially open up a retail location in our vacant properties. And 2 of our retailers did, one on Main Street and one at the Columbia Center location. It used to be Mandy McGuire's place. So when you have a chance, please visit Bird's Nest Design on Main Street and Dixie Grace Candle Company down at Columbia Center. Let's see. So this is really crazy, but total sales in the pop-up shop were $67,810 in 2020 and $16,000 in 2019. So our retailers are doing very well there, and they're really thrilled with their success when they go in there. On top of all this, our local nonprofit organizations are benefiting from our concept. The retailers have donated $835 to their favorite nonprofit organizations in 2020, and those include the Columbia Music Boosters, Songs for Soldiers, and Historic Main Street Columbia Association. So clearly, the pop-up shop is doing well. Any questions?
Yeah.
Good.
I got to tell you, my only statement is I had no idea it had grown to be that successful. I mean, great job. You guys have rocked it. That's awesome. Thank you.
And really the retailers love the historic building, and they want to be in there. And I've had a few of them ask if they could just give it to them and let them be in there full time.
Well, for $1 million, they can buy it and they can live in there and run it. And all of it, she's like, no.
No, she voted already.
But it's just that uniqueness that sets it apart from anything else, and that's what a lot of people are looking for. They're looking for the history, they're looking for the uniqueness, and it could be in a setting, in a strip or something like that. It was very static, but this is different. It's new and different.
I mean,
I'm so thrilled.
it is a
one
good
of many,
location. You know, put a lot
and that's the other thing I'd like to say. I think we have forgotten that that was moved there and basically an old dilapidated building. I mean, not quite, but I know, Jim, you spent a lot of time there. Mary Ellen, you did. I believe Jean did.
Sometime,
Um,
yes.
Yeah, so kudos to you guys for the blood, sweat, and tears that went along with making this a very successful endeavor. So thank you to you guys as well.
Well, my wife's been supporting it for now after those days.
She's like 10 grand of the 67,000.
Probably.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
Sue, thank you very much. Do we have any public input?
We did not receive any. No.
All righty, I have nothing to add. Any aldermanic additions? Departments, directors? Yes, sir.
Just a quick update on the code. I noted in the packet, email that I shot out on Friday, that we are still waiting for the red line in its entirety. We were told today that we should expect that by the end of the week. I will get that out to everybody as soon as we have it in hand. I do have the comments already from Steve and units. Once we have the red line out to everybody, please go through it, note questions, comments, concerns. My intention is to compile all of the points of contention or points of questions into one master document. I really feel that that'll help Alderman Eversole and I, as the committee of the whole, kind of start organizing those meetings to know what sections we need to focus on at that time. So it's going to take a little bit longer, I think, than we had originally anticipated, but the end result should be well worth it.
All righty. Any other department head reports, comments? All right, Mr. Hefkin, consent agenda, please.
Thank you, sir. We have 3 items. Motion to approve minutes of the January 4th, 2021 regular city council meeting. Number 2 is a motion to approve the closed session minutes of January 4th, 2021 regular city council meeting. And the 3rd item is the motion to approve payment of vouchers for the period of December 31, 2020 through January 15th, 2021, totaling $439,752.17.
Buddy, have any questions, comments, wish anything removed? If not, I would entertain a motion in a second, please. Motion by Martins,
I'll second.
second by Eversaw. Any other questions, comments? Roll call.
Eversole,
Yes.
Agni, Nemitz,
Yes.
Holcamp,
Yes.
Martins,
Yes.
and Riddle. Kelly or Jane, it sounds like Alderman Agni's microphone is either not on or he's not close to it.
It wasn't on.
There you go, it's on now.
Thank you.
How many people do we have on besides?
8 members of staff, including aldermen, and then we have 2 attendees,
Okay,
the gentleman for.
just so everybody knows, we're going to be going into closed session. It should not be a long closed session. We will come out and then continue the meeting. So entertain a motion to go into closed session under 5 ILCS 120-2C1, appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, and dismissal of specific employees of the public body. If somebody would be so inclined to make that motion by Nemitz, second by Martins. Roll call.
Eversole,
Yes.
Agni, Nemitz, Holcamp, Martins,
Yes.
and Riddle.
We clear?
We do have 2 attendees that are here to make a comment on a later agenda item. If you guys want to rejoin, keep an eye on the website. It'll go live again, or you can rejoin Zoom as well.
For staff, if we can just keep Linda on, that would be appreciated.
All right, Chris,
Yes.
we're just waiting on Chris and Scott to disconnect. And then Brian, Nickus, and Carla Heine, if you guys want to go ahead and disconnect and then come back and join us after closed session.